Alright, so we are live, everybody. So it has been over a month since we last streamed. Oh boy, has it been one hell of a month. August has definitely been the biggest growth I've ever seen, well, this entire year. And I just recently found out today that today was the day that I actually started my channel. All this time, I thought it was in November I started, but nope. YouTube's like, today was the day that I started my channel. I don't know if it's the day I started the channel in general, or is the day I uploaded my first video. But today is our channel anniversary, so I figured why not. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff to do. Dailies, weeklies, and stuff like that. I did get my Island Sanctuary bike. For those of you who do not know, we don't know if this is a bug or not, but if you get your 17,000 achievement from your handicrafts, you will not get it. Because I guess it's done on a reset, which is 4 a.m. So because it's not before 4 a.m., the achievement doesn't go off. So a bunch of people on Twitter was tweeted about it, how it's like, oh, I didn't get my achievement, I didn't get my achievement. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one that got screwed out of theirs, because I worked my butt off to get that 17,000, and the game was like, oh no, it doesn't count. It happened an hour late. So hopefully this week we can get that 17k again. So we're going to be picking up Wondrous Tales. And for those of you who want to see them out, basically it looks like this. And of course, when you're flying, the exhaust comes out as like flames, so it's pretty cool. Alright, so let's see what we got for this week. Shiva, Mughal Leviathan, Bismarck, Sophia, so those four can knock out. Crystal Conflict, which is not a very bad idea. And we got Midas. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we can knock off. Got Expert, 81 to 89, 61 to 69, Giggity, and 1 to 49. Let me just check my retainers real quick. And we are on the cusp of hitting 800 million Gil. This patch has been very good to me so far. And nothing good. Alright. So I'm going to switch over to Blue Mage, because I want to knock these off really quick. This is Black Mage, so I'll take you. Alright, so our first thing is Shiva. Probably should have done this on Dragoon instead of Blue Mage, but whatever. If someone can do something for me, just type something in the chat for me. Just want to make sure it's working. Like I see it, but it's not coming on my tablet here, so I can't really see the message. Oh, probably gonna have to reset the tweet that pops up. Looks like forgot Mighty Guard. I don't even have Mighty Guard on. Whoopsies. Okay, now I see. I just have to refresh it. Okay. Surprisingly, I did not get wrecked as much as I thought without Mighty Guard. Okay. So yesterday I was gonna stream yesterday. So I got ready. But then the hunt train started. It's like, well, I can't set up the stream and do the hunt at the same time. So I was like, okay, let me do the hunt train first and then set up the stream. After the hunt train was over with, something told me don't bother streaming. I'm like, okay. It wasn't my brain, it wasn't my heart, it was my stomach. My stomach told me don't do it. 20 minutes later, what happens? The power goes out 3 times because it's like really pouring yesterday. I'm like, wow, either I'm freaking clairvoyant as F, or I just got very, very good feeling that streaming was not a good idea yesterday. And I'm glad I didn't. So, that's why I didn't do yesterday. But coincidentally, because today is my channel anniversary, I guess it kind of worked out. So yeah. Alright, can you move a log? Oh, and if you can see back there, that's the, what was it, P8 mount. They changed this from the Phoenix, or you can change it to the Dragon. I was a little bit annoyed that it wasn't like Proto Carbuncle. I think that would have been a better mount. But hey, as long as that's something, you know, like unique. I'm probably not gonna get it until like maybe 8 or 9.0, but it's good to know. Then I got something else I gotta tell you that scared the crap out of me today. Pissed me off, but scared the crap out of me. Alright, it took me 15 seconds. So, it was around 3 o'clock. I was working, and all of a sudden I just get this random email from Google, whatever, saying that my last video, the handicrafts video, got a copyright strike on it. And I'm like, what in the bloody hell could I possibly get a copyright strike on? Nothing. There's nothing in there that can be struck down. So as I'm going through the email on my tablet, it says like, oh, suspicious activity, is something about it. So it's like, okay, that's not good. That's not a good sign. So I went to my YouTube studio. Nothing was copyrighted. No demonetization on that video. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So the first thing I thought about was like, okay, someone's trying to scam me. And so I just basically ignored it. So like, if nothing comes up on the YouTube studio, then it had to be someone just trying to get my information. So it's like, good thing that I didn't click any further. Because I don't think anybody else who did the same topic got copyright strikes. So like, why would I be targeted for it? But if it wasn't for that suspicious activity from that email, then I probably would be like freaking out right now. Alright, so I'm going Dragoon for Bismarck. It's like, I don't need this right now. So it's like, okay, I was like, I had like another hour to go. I was like, I can't sit here and not take care of this. I was like, okay, I'm just happy that it was just someone just trying to get my information. Oh, Sit and Spin. I still love that name, by the way. Kurt, Game Dev Corner, hello too. Oh, so today has been one hell of a day so far. After losing the achievement, getting scammed or whatever. Really did not need it. An item multiplier? I have no idea what that is or what it pertains to. Oh, gotta do the dragon killers. Whoopsies. Oh, it's disabled. I'll just have to wait. Oh, I just have to redo the ads. How long does that stay up on him? Oh, I guess this would be a first. Alright, so they both reset. Screw, I'm just gonna restart it. I'm gonna restart it. Oh yeah, some items they changed that. Some items will give you more. Will give you 2 or 3. They did that with Weaver too. It just made more sense, you know. Like when you do like yarn and stuff like in real life, you don't just get one. You get like get like a bunch of it. So they figured to make it a little bit more realistic, they made it Culinarian and Weaver give you more than one. And Alchemist. Charge. Oh, what the hell happened? Alright, for some reason the chat is like had an error. Nope. That's something they added a long time ago. So because they changed Mirage Dive back to its own spot, I'm now like have to train myself to not do that anymore. Oh, don't you dare tether together. Okay. Yeah, so I think I've made close to maybe 20 million Gil this patch, and I usually don't focus on Gil like at all when a patch drops because I kind of like to make it like casually, but it's like I'm this close to getting to the Gil cap, and it's like no, I'm gonna go ham on this. So I basically I got a crap ton of materia, like I had showed you guys before in the preparations to Gil. I have all this materia that I don't use. Because I don't have the gear yet to know the whole thing is useless to me. Because I'm going to be doing the hunt, I'm going to get a lot of crystals, so I don't have to worry about materia. So I sold all the materia for millions of Gil. Sold all my crafter, most of my gather materia as well, as I had my stuff taken care of. Now we get more later. Sold all the materials from the gatherers instead of crafting. And then basically been selling the tomestones. A lot of the gear has already dropped, like around 300,000. So I have really no use to making the gear itself. So right now I do have over 800 million. It's just that the submarine fund is in my Grand Country company. So with that plus what I have is over 800 million. And once we get 999 million, I am going on a spree. So I can start all over again. Gonna get the faux hollows mounts. Gonna get the treasure map mount, the bird. What else was there? I'm gonna get the minions I haven't gotten yet. I'm gonna get the orchestrion scrolls I haven't gotten yet. I'm pretty sure there's like a mount that I haven't got yet. I need the troll mount. I need the new one that just came out. I need the original one that came out with full hollows. I need that one. The one from the Excitotron I still have to get. I sold the feather that I had for like 2 million because there's like no one's gonna get me the other feathers. So I'm like, well, might as well sell it and get it faster. Oh, the $50 million one. And the 25 million Gil one, I have to get those too. Alright, Sophia is next. Oh, and I sold all the dancing wings from Titania. 749,000 for each one. What was I doing next? Sophia. Very nice. Alright, Sophia. See if I can get you to not summon your ads just yet.
The unenlightened come. Well, one doth not suffice.
Get her to do that, and then you can go ham.
Hear the echoes of truth. Hear the echoes of truth. Spread the glory of my word.
I have no idea which one it was. Default. About 46% before ads. Screw you. And screw you.
Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls.
Yeah, personally we don't need the rain. But yeah, it was like I wasn't even aware how bad it was.
Well,
And then when the power went out like 3 times, so spark, it wasn't raining or the wind was even blowing. So like, how the hell can we get power surging when there's like no weather causing it to happen? I was just like, whatever.
Hear the echoes of truth. Spread the glory of my word.
No thanks. Alright, Sophia's down. This leaves... That's all 4, right? Yeah, it's all 4. So... What was I going to say? So I decided to try out Summoner in PvP. Holy crap. 6 kills in 1 game. 6 straight up kills with 11 assists. The first time I tried Summoner. I was like, wow. Why haven't I played Summoner in PvP this whole entire time? Yes, we do get targeted really quickly, but when you get like left alone, holy crap, you just summon Bahamut in your limit break. Oh, that's right. I did. I think I got 3 kills with Bahamut and the limit break. Oh, it's like, oh my god, that was just like beautiful. I just like couldn't believe it. It's like I was trying to get my Help Up minion from the 300 knockouts, and I was like, if I just went and just did Summer, I could have probably got it in like 1 game. So I gotta do Crystal Conflict, and then I gotta do Midas. So we are going to go. This is any Midas, so I think I'm gonna go something easy. That's the sun. I think this is the robots. I got not rank thing, Series 10 so far. So I got the Azure Framers kit. I'm so glad they made the a dragon mount. I was like, oh my god, thank you. Something that I want. And then I tried Rival Wings. It's still garbage. I hate it so freaking much. It's just too busy. Take away the mammoths, take away the mercenary, and just give us like automated machines that, you know, you have to take out. Oh, I just hate it so much. I gave up after like I got murdered like for the 5th, 6th time. Yeah, I've been doing the front lines for leveling my Dark Knight, so I figured I might as well level my Dark Knight and get the series reward for it at the same time. I told myself I'm not gonna do I'm not gonna get all 90 until like the end of the expansion. And here we go, like a couple months later, all I have is Dark Knight, Samurai, Ninja, Machinist left. The reason why I did it so quickly in Shadowbringers is because I wanted my Amara mount. But because I'm just, you know, bored sometimes, it's like, well, might as well level something else up. I mean, the Beast Tribe does give you a capable tombstone. Once you cap that, it's like, what's the point of doing it on an end game job? I mean, yeah, there's the tokens for the materia, but it's not good enough for me to do on an endgame job. Yeah, that's Midas done. Much less toxic, yeah. Everything is toxic nowadays because people need something to bitch about. Like with the Mr. Happy thing, someone got pissed off because Happy got all his loot from Savage, and then because scheduling and the vibe with the group wasn't happening, he, you know, decided to leave or whatever, and then someone just took it upon himself to create some kind of stuff that's not there, just like to stir up trouble. It's like, for crying out loud, people, it's just a freaking game. Alright, see what we got so far. Alright, this is looking good. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, I have a chance for 3 lines so far. Okay, we got 1 to 49, and then we got level 90. Or we can do Crystal Conflict. So, yeah, let's get wrecked. Let's get the wrecked. We are going into what? The volcano. Alright. Oh, my submarines. Are they ready yet? Yes, they are. Let's go see what I got. Oh, never mind. Why does that Q always gotta pop when you're transferring areas? Alright, time to get completely bodied by the first 4 people. It's like, I feel like the range get hit hardest first because of the ability to hit range, but I feel like melee's harder because you basically have to get into everyone's face to be able to attack them, so you're basically in range of everybody else, so it's like it's 50-50 on how it is. Slipstream, Titan, a free double fester. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna end up doing that. I'll probably pick my spot. Oh, that's a lovely plate. Dragoon, Bard, White Mage, and Warrior, I think we have. Machinist, Dragoon, White Mage, Scholar, and Dancer, okay. At least we don't have a Summoner going against. Oh, yeah. I haven't done Sephiroth Unreal, but from what I know from Extreme, oh yeah. There's no chance in hell that fight's easy. Even though you get able to get raised if you get knocked off, it's still a pain in the ass to do. Alright. Gotcha. At least weakened them. Not just push me. Please grab that and recover. Thank you, White Mage, in the ass. Eventually, sorry. I'm surprised I survived that long. Pretty sure Frontlines is actually a lot better. I prefer the Dom and the Shatter over everything else. tried. Oh well. I was hoping for Bahamut to clean sweep everybody. But my team sucks. Whatever. It's Wondrous Tales. That's all I care about. Guarding bastard. Just in the hole until I try to get these sluts over here. It's over. Oh, of course, Tank and Spank. Oh my god, of course he's in here. Of all freaking people. I just realized he was in here. Whatever. Oh, level 45. Whatever. I got my Wondrous Tales, that's all that matters. 700 experience for losing. Alright. 70? Oh, okay, that's where I kind of wanted to go. I was hoping for the other way, but that works just fine. Okay, so 149, but I'm going to go into my submarines. Get them going again. That's why always make sure you take your medicine. I gotta take mine in about 2 hours. Oh my god, speaking of the Agalia, we wiped twice on the balance mechanic. Unfreaking believable. First time, no one, I think the first time people didn't know what they were doing. Second time, some idiot runs across and unbalances us on purpose. And then the third time we got it, it's like, thank God. That's not bad. 150,000. I was contemplating, is the clusters worth going through this a third time? I need more repair kits. Okay, it's not the gold ones, but I'll take it. So 130,000, 20, so that's 150. 160 something thousand. Not bad. With all that, I'm surprised, yeah. Another 150,000. And I'm out of inventory space. And always, I'm out of inventory space. Alright, let's discard that. Just plot this in here. Okay, put that in there. And the other one is not as good, but still better than nothing. And I need a repair on that one. Alright. So put my money away. just vendor all this. $588,000, not bad. Get rid of the diamonds. I have enough platinum in to choke a horse with. And I have enough rose gold, so I don't need it. And I don't care what people want up on the market board. Probably not even that expensive. And I have enough gold ore coming out of my ears. So I have a 589,073. And this is what I have so far. I get so many comments saying, how do you have so much money? And I'm like, does anybody not know Ash 10 by now who has Gil cap and like 8 retainers with basically 100 something million Gil? It's like, mine is nothing compared to him so far. And of course I don't spend all day, you know, crafting and making Gil, so. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch over to Paladin so I can get rid of those. Yeah, Lakeland is very, very beautiful because it's all purple. Alright, I need to put these on the market board because that's going to be a lot of money. And I need to take a trip to the Gold Saucer, get rid of those. I'm still pissed on that damn achievement for Island Sanctuary. Oh my god, that's so unfair. Oh, I didn't want to... That's not what I want. Oh, does this still count for PvP? I hit the wrong damn thing. I wanted the battle hall, not this crap. I'll just get through it real quick. I mean, if it still counts as the Gold Saucer achievement, I can go for it then. Yes, Samantha, I didn't even know this was my channel anniversary. I thought it was it was in November because that's when I thought I started, but apparently I'm not. Because I went off my I went off of my first video that I have on record. I don't know if they used their card yet. Please don't tell me how hard it was 6. You son of a... I mean, I'll still take it, but still. Oh, it's an NPC anyway. I really hope this counts as the challenge log, because that would be helpful. Alright, Stag, let's see what you got. Because I know I started doing YouTube in Heaven's Ward, so because 14 has been out for about 9 years, 7 years is easy to calculate. Can't take it either. I can take that though. Draw, whatever. Yep, because the PlayStation gave us, was it like an hour of recording time? Because back in the day we used to only have like 15 minutes. So once they jacked that up to an hour, I was like, this is like a sign to start doing it. So I even remember, I mean, because at the time I didn't know what to do for content, I did a video on how to do the favors back in the in Heaven's Ward. Oh my god, I remember that. I think it's still up on my channel somewhere. The old favor system. Do I take or do I just go on the defensive? Just go on the defense. See what I can grab. Ooh, wow. Okay. Oh, nice. Good thing I couldn't lose on that one. So I think I'm good for first. Then I can go into the battle hall like I wanted to. Oh, lost by one capture. Alright. Now let's go to the right one I wanted to go into. Oh no, those are no longer in the game. It was a failed system. Battle hall. Well, some people thought it was a failed system. I know Ash made a lot of money off of that. Heaven's Ward was a very experimental expansion for 14. Alright, so does that count? Well, it counts for playing Triple Triad. But it doesn't count for the Battle Hall. Okay. That's just fine. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go get some materia. If it wasn't for the materia changes, the direct hit wouldn't be flying off the shelves at 20,000 gil a piece. Yeah. The Heaven's Ward story was just something else. Where am I going? I need a vendor. Shadowbringers only wasn't better because the fact that my mother died before Shadowbringers came out, so it kind of soured the expansion for me. But other than that, I enjoyed it, but Heaven's Ward just did a better job. So, tomorrow I want to do a leveling guide for Island Sanctuary. I've been mapping out the routes to take for certain materials. So I think I got everything down for the rotation for each one. So hopefully I can get that out tomorrow. Despite the fact I don't know how many people already did those already. but I wanted to make sure that I got all of my information before I go ahead and make any videos. I don't care if I lost revenue, I don't care if I lost subscribers, potential subscribers, because I didn't flood the YouTube on day one because of all of it. But I like to make sure that I have all my information before I start blabbing about it. Alright, so let's pray to God the materia hasn't been ruined yet. Agreed about Heaven's Word, shall I bring all the ties together. Ready for Endwalker for the knot them all up neat and tidy. Oh, you haven't gotten through Endwalker yet? Yep, I don't want to say I have like the pasture, like min-maxing stuff. I don't think really matters, the pasture, because, you know, as long as you have one of everything, you should be good. Okay, 20,000, still good. But I have almost one of every animal for every type of droppings that they have. And I'll just slap all 8 on here. Grade 9s, 11,000, not bad still. My god, this is why I hate people. I understand overmelding can be a pain in the ass, but you do not just use all your retainers and just throw up 99 of them out there. This is why sometimes things drop, because no one is going to buy them out, and then people are going to undercut this instead of going down to finding what's the lesser. Because instead of undercutting the 99, you're going to want to undercut the ones underneath, because no one's going to buy this unless they're completely desperate or horrible RNG. What the hell is the price? $8.90, okay. This is what annoys me so much when people do this. Alright, so there's over 300, almost 400,000 gil right there, if it all goes. Alright, so gotta get that up, and then I gotta keep on my causality, because I'm going with my summoner over my dragoon for right now, because if I'm going to do the extreme, I'm going to go as a range, because that looks like hell on melee. And there you go. Alright, so grade 10 went away, so hopefully people buy the grade 9s. Alright, so that's right, I still got some of my saddlebags. I'm gonna hold on to those myself. Throw those in here. Been trying to get the body, but I just couldn't get it, so I just went with whatever I can get. So I gotta get my handpiece for my warrior. And there goes the other ones. Still going strong. Is this still in purgatory? Yeah. So get my feet from... I already got the feet already. What the hell? Oh, the hands. Oh boy, I thought I rolled on the wrong thing. Holy crap. Is it about 3? No, the once you get grade 10, rank 10, the bike now becomes buyable. The achievement has nothing to do with it. It's just a personal thing. But the bike is at 24,000 calories once you hit rank 10. Thank you, Josh. What was I doing? I had the hands for my warrior. So that's the first thing I got. Defending, thank you. Put my glamour back up. Once I get them all, then I'm going to change it or just glamour it. Okay, so that's that. I gotta get my Dark Knight his level. So let's go to the Arcasadara. Yep, definitely worth it. The rapiers from Monday gave me 29.59, I think it was. So when I saw that, I was like, oh, I'm definitely hitting 17k. And then I found out, oh, you have to do it before the reset. And I was like, you son of a... Oh my god, I'm so pissed. Unbelievable. So yeah. So, heads up. Tuesdays are always going to be your rest days. This way, you guys don't waste it. Or waste a good profit day. So Tuesdays, always rest, because at that point you want the Discord to figure out what's the best course going forward. And they'll tell you exactly what to do and what to go with. And they always update it every Tuesday, so that's basically what I'm going to be using to get my 17k. And then once that is done, I'm just going to do whatever I want. The second rest day will determines by the demand shift. You kind of want to play by ear, go with how things are. So it's at your discretion what your second rest day would be. Or if you don't plan on playing, that's probably also the best time to do it too. So right now, I'm set up tomorrow to get, yeah, also day 2 and 3 will be where you get the groove to go up. And then day 4, 5, 6, and 7 is where you go gangbusters on the calories. Am I done with the cart? No, I'm not. I gotta go over here to get that. Well, since I'm here, I might as well just dismount. So for day 2 and 3, you don't want to screw up the market. So you kind of want to go with something that's not really going to ruin, you know, your big gain days. So just go with whatever the Discord tells you. So for me tomorrow, I have the boiled eggs and then the baked pumpkin for the groove movers for tomorrow, because I think the demand shift is none, so it's staying sufficient, I think. So it shouldn't hurt me anything. It shouldn't hurt me in the long run. But I think they said that this week might not be a very good week, so I mean, we'll see how things go. But just know that the popularity is going to be static all week, so it will never change, and except on Tuesdays. I went too far. Got distracted. So yeah, the popularity will never change, except on Tuesdays when the heart resets. Supply will change daily through the shift, but will hard reset on every Tuesday. So to give you guys a little bit of a heads up on how that works. I took one look at the workshops when I first unlocked it, and I'm like, Yeah, my head hurts. I'm not gonna worry about this right now. And then when I came back, I was like, okay, this is pretty basic to understand. I just needed some clarifications on what things meant and all that. Alright, also, gotta re-grab it. For a heads up, make sure you have silver ore ahead of time, because you need that for the last landmark. Very crucial. So make sure you send them out to get silver ore to the granary. It's 100% chance of you getting the rare one, so don't worry about that. The granite, I think it's for the workshop, and the spruce is for the granary upgrade, so make sure you have those as well. The Elysium and the shark oil isn't required for the landmarks, if my memory serves correctly. So you don't have to worry about those. But just make sure you have spruce, ruby, and the ore. Alright, so we're all done with these, so let's pass them in. And no, the outer fountain is not necessary. It's just aesthetics. I don't really care for it, really. If anything, I'll buy the items off the market board and get the permits that way. Crops don't really matter, because as long as you have enough to make the feed for your animals, that's good. Just need 2 different ones. But you always want to be growing something. Don't leave them empty. They won't die. I think they just won't grow if you have them on dry status. And for your pasture, do not catch any when you have the mammoths take care of them for you, or they have leavings, because you will not be able to release them. Poor Drac. He got his gator, and he couldn't get rid of anything to get for the gator, so he ends up losing it in the end. I was like, I feel so sorry for him. He couldn't get his gator, and that thing is a pain in the butt to get. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for him. Alright, so that's it for that. So I'm gonna go do 1 to 49 for Wondrous Tales, and we'll see what we get. Let's see, what's the quickest one I can do? Oh, Owen Vale, obviously. So whatever other tips can I give you guys? Don't spend your calories, obviously, because you need all those for the upgrades. So don't worry about buying any of the good stuff until after you're done. Challenge logs will give you 2,000 right off the bat. Just gather 100 items and then do 20 handicrafts, and you're set with that. So that'll give you a good head start. Crops, like I don't think I mentioned it, they grow 48 hours, and I think they start producing the hour that you planted them. So if I plant them at like 10 a.m., so 40 hours later at 10 a.m., I think that's when they grow. Because I had some crops that didn't grow at the beginning of the day, and some grew at the end. So just keep a heads up on that. Crops give you 120 experience. Leavings give you 50, up to a maximum of 1,000 if you get the pasture 3 unlocked. And the crops are the same regardless. So do pumpkins and cabbage. This way you'll be able to do your premium feed for your animals, and that will help get their mood up. Well, that depends. If you want gear fast and you want to get your animal level up for whatever you're doing, craft it. If you don't care and you want to do casual, homestones. Just depending on what you're doing. For me, I wait until I get my animal level up before I do the extreme. That and, you know, people can get their skill level up before I jump into it, so usually that's what I do. Oh, hello, Panko. Nice to see you. So yeah, you get your first batch of pumpkin seeds from the mammoth from your tutorial. So once those are done in 48 hours, make sure you grow something else, because you can't double down on the same item to make the premium feed. So either grab the cabbage or grab, I think the partially eaten cabbage is what you can get for those, because you need, I think, the shovel to get the potatoes and the parsnips. Subject for Wondrous Tales for that, so we'll see if I get a line. Oh my god, this game is just rubbing in my face. It's exactly what I want, too. 8 and 9, 3 lines right there. Oh, why do you do this to me? Yep, that's basically what I'm doing. So yeah, so if you guys are a little confused on the mood of the animals, lightning bolt, hostile. Obviously, you'll see that when you first catch your animals. Umbrella is unhappy. Cloud is calm. Cloudy, the little sun is what was it? Cheerful or whatever, and then the sun is gleeful. So. Those are the different ones. They literally tell you in it, but if you can't really find it, now you'll know what they are. So, I think apples will keep them up to unhappy. The second feed will make them was it content? Which is the clouds. And then the premium one will go up to cheerful. So if you keep them around the first and second one, you should be good around there. But once you start feeding them apples, they get pissed off at you. But even if they're hostile, they will still give you something, but they won't give you their rare item. So keep that in mind. Even if you get them in gleeful, they sometimes, or cheerful, whatever it is, sometimes they still won't give you their rare item or their secondary item. So don't be upset if they don't give it to you. But the rare animals will give you what the common ones will give you for rare, and then the common ones will be the rare for the rare animals. So take the sheep, for instance. So you have the black and white one. The white one will give you fleece, and the rare will give you milk. And then you basically reverse them. The white one will give you the milk for rare, and then the black one will give you the fleece for rare. So get one rare, then get one common, so you guys will be able to take both of them at the same time. The only ones I would say you want to double up on are the goblins, because they're the only ones that will give you fangs, and the gubu, which is a rare weather time gated one, it will give you the fang also, but it's a pain to get, so just go with doubling up on the goblins. Because everything else, like the fleece, the fur, the eggs, the feathers, you can usually just get those by just not doubling down, but getting the different ones. But if you get the black chocobo and then the regular yellow chocobo, your feather and your fur, I think, are swapped. I actually have it in front of me here. I think if I can find it. No, it's in my journal. I'll let you guys know what I have. Yeah, the dodo of paradise will give you egg and feather. The dodo itself will give you feather and egg. The sheep, milk, and fleece. The regular sheep will give you fleece and milk. The apocalypse will give you egg and fleece for the rare, but the normal one will give you fleece and egg. So the dodos will give you eggs. So also the apocalypse will give you eggs. But because you can get the fleece from the lambs, you really don't need the apocalypse because the dodos will give it to you. But you can basically, yeah, you can knock off the apocalypse and just take the sheep and the dodos. And then, like I said, I have the goblins doubled down. I have 2 of the regular, 2 of the yellow. You want 1 black and 1 regular chocobo. The gold beak and then the blue back and the gold back will give you feather and egg. So you don't really need them if you have the birds. The lemur will give you the albino lemur will give you the claw and the fur. The regular one will give you the fur and claw. The marmots will give you claw and the fur. So you know those ones you don't really have to double down on. And then the armadillo ones will give you the claw and the carapace, but the carapace you don't really need because it only has like 2 items for the carapace, so usually it would just take 1 armadillo. And then the buffalo and the goats will give you milk and horns. So we'll have 1 of each of those. And then basically all your items are covered. Pretty much. And that's basically what I have. So, and those will give me around 3 to 4 of each one, so you're not losing out on one of them. Okay, so yeah, back to my Wondrous Tales. So, but I'll make sure to put that in the video when I do the pasture video. Alright, so I need 90, and then 61 to 69 giggity. Let's go with expert roulette. I want to go as summoner. Because I need the tomes as well. Okay. What can I do in the meantime? I gotta go get my B rank from the Born. I gotta go get rid of these things. Let's go to more Zona. Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm done with my animals, so I don't really care for the rare ones anymore. Oh, the diadem. Oh boy, they finally got it right, but I remember the good old days in the diadem. This gonna take whatever. Really? Every time I try to do something else, something pops. Well, now you can wait for me. Alright. Oh, that's a good way of using your using your time for the injury. I don't even remember how much money I made from the ritual diadems. Oh, Troy. Nice. The last 2 times I ended up getting freaking the legacy dungeon. I was like, well, that's just not fair, because I actually like Troya. I don't think I'll ever get annoyed with this. I might have to disable the music though, because I'm not getting this stream copyright or anything like that. So we're gonna have to reduce the music later. Throat's getting a little bit scratchy from all the talking. Ooh. That gotta suck. I remember pulling a muscle between my 4th and 3rd rib, or the 4th and 5th rib, doing the cardboard compactor back in the day. Because I'm 5'6", so I really have to reach beyond my reach to get the thing and to pull it out, to pull the door down. Boy, oh boy, that hurt like a bitch. I personally don't like ad bosses like this. It's just, I don't know. I like hitting a single target. I got it right off in time. Actually, it wasn't as bad. Because I didn't agitate it enough to get it where it was really that bad. So just, you know, quick trip to my chiropractor at the time, and he just went adjustments a couple times, and that was it. It's very common when people do stuff like that. Just like anything over the head, basically, will cause it to happen to anybody. Oh, screw it. Bring Bahama out. There we go. I got a new follower on the PlayStation, not bad. It's been a while since anybody followed me on there. Oh, it's gotta suck. It's like, how do you wheel yourself in a wheelchair with a busted shoulder? Unless you had an electric one. Oh god. Kind of like that Family Guy episode where Stephen Hawking was doing like boom shakalaka. He was rotating his wheelchair. Oh, that episode was funny, but it was like so hilarious. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't show up on the screen what he said, okay. Yeah, it's just taking forward to sending me a message, which is just fine. So basically, the AoEs, the circles on the ground. An indication when she does the laser, where you can stand, where you can't stand. So those two circles on the side. And then they'll take in the middle. I should have saved those for later. That's alright. Look this way. And then we're gonna look this way. Dodge all the things. Very nice. DPS is definitely getting higher. Because usually we have to go through a second laser phase with her. This is the first time I'm actually using dungeon gear. Usually I never use dungeon gear at all for my job, so. Oh god. Oh yeah. I can definitely see black mages having one hell of a time on that fight. Even I died twice on the first phase, but the second one was not as hectic as I thought it would be. It's just a lot of mechanical vomit at that point. I'm not even too sure if I want to do her fight while it's relevant. This looks like one of those fights where I'm just gonna be like, no, I'm out. Yeah, when I first did the fight, I did it on Dragoon, and I don't know if I didn't. I don't know if I tanked it next. I think I had it. I think I ended up getting her on a trial roulette on the Hogan. I think it was on my hero. But I can't remember. Turn this off real quick. Off the master. Alright, just turning off the master music for now until this fight is over with. I'm not going through that crap again. Because as Mr. Happy said, people are very meticulous when it comes to Final Fantasy music.
Breathe deep of your death.
One more, come on. Damn it. Too slow.
Protect me, my minions.
Sniper, if you're watching the stream, it's okay. I can't wait for the game season to be over.
Stubborn mortal.
We're almost done with this fight. Yeah, turn the music back on.
I will not be defeated by you!
There we go. Cool, and I got a new ring. Or is it a bracelet? No, it's a choker. Do I need a choker? Yes, I do. There we go. Alright, that is out of the way. Let's see what we get for Wanderer's Tales. Please give me a line. Or give me two. See, that's why I wanted the other way. Well, I have three chances to get one line. Okay. We'll just knock off King Moogalmog. I don't think I need it, but I'll just take the Dragoon. Alright. Alright, so I guess, well, yeah, just want you guys to know if you want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to. I don't have a link for anything like that at the moment, but you can just go into the adult section. And join it from there. Okay, what happened? It wasn't in phone, was he? That's weird. This is what happens when I try to talk at the same damn time. Oh, I forgot. And I forgot the basic instinct. Just go fashionable. Bye-bye. There you go. Oh, there you go, I'll take one. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. I'm happy. And even though I always forget to say, I do appreciate everyone who does stop by these streams. I do appreciate it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pass this in and get my Dark Knight to the next level. It's like I was always so gung-ho about streaming, but when COVID hit, everything went down the drain after that. Everything just went downhill. I was supposed to go look for another job. I was supposed to start going back to the gym and everything. And all that just didn't happen because of it. But you know what? The only thing good that came out of COVID was I monetized my channel. That was the only reason why I started monetizing this channel, was because that was the only way that I could make money while the pandemic was going. And I can just imagine if I did it sooner, but I wasn't focusing on, you know, money. I was focusing on just giving back. But if I knew what back then, if I knew what happened now, I would have monetized a whole lot sooner. Alright, I need this and I need poetics. Thank you. Yes, it will. And I appreciate every one of you. Especially my members. Because without them, most likely the AdSense would not give me my payment for every month. So thanks to them, I get to get paid. Of course, I'm desperate in need of it because I do have my other income, but that only lasts as long as my grandmother's still alive. Yeah, it was just, I was ultimately afraid that it was going to change me in some way, or change how people looked at me or viewed me as like always doing it for the money, but thankfully I have not experienced that yet. And I'm very grateful for that too. Maybe it's because the content I make doesn't give that kind of feeling. I want to see something. Oh, okay. I thought that looked familiar. I think that's the same hat model Zero uses. So, yeah. Thought it looked familiar. A lot more. So, we were almost at 800 million. So close. So, take a trip to my grand company because I need to do a gear donation. But also a good thing about monetization, the microphone on my desk. What else did I buy? Oh, emotes that I did, even though I really kind of don't really like them anymore. I took basically whoever offered me, you know, and that's what I took, and it's like, yeah, it was cool, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, the emotes are not exactly what I hoped for, so maybe sometime in the future I'll get someone to do a better job of them. But as they say, you know, you gotta live and learn, trial and error. Alright, so let's pass this stuff in. I already have one, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, you should. It's a lot of fun. I really shouldn't be doing that because I could use the demi materia, but oh well, too late. Alright, so that's dumped out. That's right, we still can't pass in the old Aglaya, not until 6.3. So I gotta hold on to that for a while. Okay. I need to go get rid of this materia so I can get room for the tokens. And I gotta put my coin away. And I gotta dump some gear and some materials away so I can make some room. Alright, grabbed my hunt already. Did I do Blue Mage for the week yet? No. Alright, so we get two things to do. My Blue Mage and dump some stuff away. Someone did give me a good video idea, how to get Aetherite tickets. I know I mentioned it in my Gil video, how to save Gil, but I don't think I made a dedicated video to the Aetherite. Nothing like, just like my free company member is having a hard time with something. The goblin, yep. He's been trying to catch that damn goblin for a while. Oh, poor thing. Sapphire Avenue. Double. Rip. Yep, I haven't spent a dime on teleporting since Stormblood. I gotta go for this one first. He's been one-shotting all the other ones, but he has no luck with the goblin. Nope, don't need the music. I already have one. Alright, coin. Midas. Let's see, put the pot shards away. I'm working on my Palace of the Dead weapons for the glamour video I want to do in the future. Don't need that. Ink away, mortar. Don't need those. The sand's back. I really gotta start cleaning this out. Bayako, Lunar, Suzaku. 32 on the totals for that one. I don't even know why I still have this. Our items suck, and I don't need it. Still have this for my chocobo. I gotta get rid of that. I'm gonna put that in the culinarian one since that one's usually empty. Porridge, don't need that right now. Rapini, don't need that. And burrata, don't need at the moment. All the ingredients away. Okay, I'll put these in here as well. $69, very nice. Yeah, put the board seeds away, don't need that. Tinker's Calm, don't need that at the moment. Okay. Switch to Blue Mage, grab a DPS. Hopefully you have a good week this time. Since we are on the topic of Aetherite tickets, The only time I have ever camped was in my backyard. Where I had a giant, I don't know if it was, not really like a gazebo, it was more like one of those things you can just put together and just have metal poles and that we had. And we just kind of laid under that. 4 ways to die. That's 4 or less. Abilities, nothing for him. 10 ways to die, so it's 10 or less, and Too Fast, Too Furious. Let me just click this off. Load my DPS. We grab and continue. Alright, so basically doing this for your one time will give you, I don't know if that says 50 or 30 allied seals, but the seals are what you need for the Aetheryte tickets. So you basically do every single one at least one time. And then your A, B, and C will give you 100 seals for all 3. Yeah, so it's 300 seals. And that's going to be for your Blue Mage weeklies. So let's do this one first. So he's weak to nothing. So I need to do 4 attacks only. His strength is slashing, so I can't sting him. Buff, 2 buffs. Final sting. Nope, I can't do it then. And we're gonna have to choose. We're gonna have to choose something that's not slashing for my repeatable. What's a good spell that's not repeatable? Oh, I know. Get rid of that. There we go. This is just wind. Alright, so that should do. So get him low enough, and then I can sting him. Do I? Why do I not have that? Okay, take off. I'll take off. Oh, I can't do it. Well, it's not that hard anyway. Alright, I need just 4 skills. So, 1, 2, 3. I'll just keep doing this until I can safely use my 4th. Or might just keep healing for 4th, just for emergencies. But this is pretty easy. Yeah, he won't do his 2nd or 3rd if you push him too fast. Yeah, this will be my 4th. There we go. Easy peasy. Oh yeah. You just need up to level 50 to get into the carnival. Do the quests and you're good. You probably get someone to get you ultra vibration as well. Because I can do one-shots for many of these challenges. Before I start, let me put on my ice for the ads, because they get one shot by themselves. Alright. I'm done. Easy peasy. Yeah, but since not too many people do those, I'm not sure you're really lucky. But put a party finder up and go into your island and just wait for people. Yeah, just get my buff and take a chunk out of them. This will hurt, but I think a white wing won't hurt. Can't clear that out. Maybe a little chorus line. Cat on athletics. Oh well. Not like I need them. Did that direct hit crit? Yes, it did. And last but not least, 10 ways to die. I shouldn't need to worry about that. I think I can just do this. Is it only? Yeah, it's only magical, it gets reflected. Okay. Yeah, I know, there are some people that were doing that. And unfortunately, I missed Stormwood one? I think I missed. I was doing something at the time, so I couldn't do it. Let's see if I can do it correctly. There we go. Take that! Oh, I totally forgot about the 10 ways to die. Whoops. But I did clear it, right? A, C, B, yep. Alright, so that's basically it. 300 for, oh yeah, 300 for that one, 100 for that one, and 150 allied seals for that. And 18,000 gil. Okay. So that takes care of that. And next I got my custom deliveries. I didn't do custom deliveries last week and now I'm sad. I do need to go get my squadrons all set. Yeah, the person that I do the blue mage stuff with, unfortunately, has been able to get into brute justice yet. So, still waiting for him to be okay, so we can get into that, because we did the manipulator. We did nail, which was, oh boy, she was fun. Well, that's just what you call where she jumps in phase 2. Let's just jump when we do final sting. That's just perfect. She did that twice. We stung her, she went in bold twice. And boy, was that just a fun time. And that wasn't with him either. That wasn't a duty finder group. Yeah, this one. But yeah, we got nail done and the manipulator done. So we wanted to do brute justice next, and I know that one's a pain in the ass. I did it with my free company. Annoying. That was before the stat squish. So, don't know how easy it is now. I knew it was easy before the stat squish for Blue Mage, but I don't know how easy it is now. Custom deliveries. What do we need? Oh, she's the one that needed the coral. Alright, cashier's the bonus. But I still need the achievement for her. So I'm going to go see Millions. I am so freaking glad they upped the the cap on the scripts. Oh my god. When I saw that they're finally going up to 4,000, I was like, you know, about damn time you should. It's so annoying having the cap on 2,000 every time. Speaking of time, you guys, I don't know how long I've been streaming for. It's like, because I feel like it's been longer than 2 hours, but I know I think it's been almost 2 hours. What do I want to do this on? I'll do an alchemist. I can use my lightning crystals. She needs what for today? The mammoths. Okay. Mammoths, so I need 6 of these. And 82, so I can't do the macro. I think this one will suffice. Started about an hour ago, so give or take almost 2 hours. Waste of a trial. Poor Leviathan. Leviathan gets no respect. Respect old Leviathan. Oh, this guy. One of my friends. She does a good job doing house glamours for people. That's how I found her too. It was part of the Facebook groups and I saw her. I was like, oh, I might as well make a new friend. So I've been, her free company usually watches my videos and stuff like that. So I share all my videos on their Facebook page group. Alright, 2 more. After this, I'm gonna go check on my island to see if my crops are done yet. And while I'm there, I'm going to show you guys the places for the items I'm going to be doing the video on. Like, a lot of my experience was from gathering, and at 10 points to gather, you can kind of guess how long it took me to do that. But because it's something that was brand new, and I had literally nothing else to do, you know, so I was like, might as well just gather everything. Ooh. So the deliveries, very nice. And that's what I've been doing with my solution. I've just been making deliveries for people, so wasn't a total waste. Oh, and this is what I put her in. I just gave her the top, and so when I saw what she was wearing underneath, I was like, you know what? Surprisingly, this actually fits her. So that's what I went with. And last one. Ah, see what I mean? Achievement. I knew I was close to it. And there we go. Now I don't have to worry about spending my scripts on the next one because I have a 4,000 cap. And I had over 160 of these damn things. And it all went to materia. Okay, so let's go to my island. Now the hard part is remembering all the spots. And utilizing waymarkers is going to make things so much easier for everybody, because that's how I know where to go next for the next node. So yeah, so little tip from me: if you want to know to remember where to go, this waymark it. And there's all the people who AFK'd on their island and now are been kicked out of it. I think, oh my god, I remember when I wanted to do Island Sanctuary that Tuesday night, I was like around 8 o'clock, I couldn't get in. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I waited all this time to do Island Sanctuary, and it's congested. It was annoying. It only took me 2 tries to get in though. So, it wasn't that bad, but it's like, you gotta be kidding me. Well, welcome back, Sins. I'll never not laugh at that name. Alright. We're not done yet. That's a pity. So yeah. So the first one is going to have your 5 slots. Second one, 5 slots. And then the third will have 2 set of slots. So 10. So what crops you want depends on you, but do not just do all one. Make sure you do one of each. Because the premium food requires at least one of 2 different items. So the easiest ones are going to be the cabbage and the pumpkins, since you don't have to use the shovel to get those. Potatoes and the parsnips or the potatoes need the shovel, and then the others will be when you upgrade your crops. I think rank 2 or rank 3 you'll be getting the seeds from the market down there. It's 2 blues for each seed. And how's my lovelies doing today? Okay, well they're starving. I have 20, so I need a couple more. No, pumpkins. There we go. So now let's go give everybody some food. So I got 2 yellows and 2 regular goblins for the fangs. I haven't really named most of these yet. Alright, the black chocobo and the regular one. My Grand Buffalo, which will give me the horn and milk. This is milk and horn for the regular. Of course, I named the armadillo Bahamut. I don't have the gator, so I have to name somebody Bahamut, right? And I kind of like the armadillo, so. A little squirrel, named after my favorite streamer, or the Star Marmot. Named that one Kurt because there's a YouTuber that I watch who's extremely hilarious, so I figured what other name would I give a monkey than someone who's extremely funny. And the rest of them I haven't really named. This one's after one of my favorite furry YouTubers. Goldback. Named this one Cole after one of my friends, who's also a YouTuber. He's the one that actually watches, that I actually found that watches me. A little crab that I found by accident. And I think that's it. I don't think I missed anybody. Alright, so let's check the mood. Everybody is gleeful. Perfect. Alright, so these are my facilities. We're at the bottom. Up here is the 3rd facility in one of the granaries. Over here is the 2nd granary. The tree fort. The windmill's up there at the hill. Bathhouse is over here. And the lighthouse is over by the pasture. Let's see, the granary NPCs over here. Now you can set them up to 7 days, so you can have them automatically going. It's going to be 50 blues for each one. So if you just want to just set them off and just let them get it, you can do that. But if you need the rare materials, I suggest doing day by day. So the rare ones always will be a definite every single time. And I can't really show you. Oh, I can show you, okay. So the meadows will give you the Elysium. Fatal Falls will give you the Garnet. Wild Woods will give you the Spruce. Beach will give you the Shark. And the mountains will give you the Silver. So make sure you get at least, I think it's 3 silvers for the beach, for the lighthouse. And then you're going to need the Spruce and the Garnet for the facilities. Shark is for the oil. And the Elysium, I don't remember what the Elysium's for. But make sure you grab those as well. You're not guaranteed all the resources, by the way. Sometimes you won't get them all, but sometimes you will. But I think they do go towards your achievement for the challenge log, which is going to be under Other, at the bottom under Eureka. So, collect 100 materials. They can be through the granary or the leavings or crops, and then the handicrafts will be taken care of by itself. So you get 2,000 blues every week, guaranteed. And over here is the workshops, like I did in the video. So today's my rest day, and I have the pumpkins and the boiled eggs for my groove, which is 0 out of 35 right now. And then tomorrow, or what's tomorrow? What's today, for that matter? What is today? What the hell? Today's Tuesday. I thought so. Why did I think today was Wednesday? So tomorrow is Wednesday, and then I will put Thursday up based off of what the main shift is going to be. And then on, let's see, the 4th or 5th, depending on what this market looks like, I'll probably put my rest day. If not, I'll probably stick it at the end. But that depends on what the Discord tells me to do. But yeah, if, can't really show you because I have to set it. But yeah, if on Monday, if whatever you put at 3 o'clock a.m., if that gives you the 17,000 calories for the achievement, like I said, it will not give it to you. It's just stupid. Because you get the calories on the Tuesday, which is the reset, and because the achievement has to be done in the same week, it doesn't count. Because that was my record last week, or last cycle, 18,000. I just barely got it over, and I didn't get it. Boy, oh boy, that ticked me off. Alright. So over here, if you guys didn't know, you can put your music. And then your exports. So if you want the blue and the greens, you can get rid of your materials. Greens are almost useless, because the only thing you're going to be getting is materia, cordials, and the stupid field crackers. But yeah, if you cap on these, go ahead and spend them. Now, the rare materials from the granary, the produce, and the leavings will give you blue. So, yeah. I basically had to sell some of these to get my last path unlocked, because I wanted the path more than I wanted the freaking items. So, this is what I did to get my last blues, to get 3,000 blues to get the last path open. So yeah, if you want your blues, you can trade your materials. If you want your greens, pass in the regular materials. And then talk to the exchange over here. So like I said, oh, you also got the glamour dispellers, but the high cordials, and then materia, which is very, very expensive. And this is all from the blue. You got your glamour, Should be the last thing you should be getting. Then you got your Mandragoras, which look really creepy. You got the Garlean when you hit rank 10. The Fuzzball. You got your Pixie Wings. You got your hair. You got your music. These are sellable, which is for the housing. Then you got your Barding. High Cordials. You get your dye, which you can just get through the diadem, so I honestly wouldn't waste your cordials, your colors on these. And then you got your materia, which quite frankly, it's actually pretty cheap. 1,500. Once you get your achievement, and once you get basically everything else, yeah, materia. Get your materia for 6.3. Alright, so that's basically all the stuff you can get. And then in, what was it, 6.4, they're going to get the next update. Oh yeah, I had to tell my buddy because he doesn't know about it. Because it happened on the reset. And apparently that doesn't count. So screw me, right? Alright. Let me turn the music off for the moment. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys the routes. Alright, so you get rank 4 immediately from the tutorial. So the first thing you guys want to do is grab the apples. Alright, so I think I start from here. Work my way over here. Then I work over here. And then I think I come over here, so across the way. Grab this one because it's the more furthest one out. Come in and grab it here. Then here. Then here. Then come back in and start grabbing the pumpkin seeds, because you need at least on the 11th one gathered, the next apple tree will start again, and then you cycle over and over and over again. So you get your seeds. Ear hurts from this damn headset. So you do the apples first, come get the seeds, and then come back and do the apples. Because you're going to get apples, and you're also going to get vines. Because you're needing both. And then of course the seeds, because you'll be growing them as well. You do that until about maybe 50, maybe 100 of those, because you're going to be needing a lot of them. So once you get that, start making the apples, because you got nothing else to use for food. It's 10 experience points per apple, or per food made. That's per fruit anyway. So you can be able to get a good chunk of experience after you get your apple haul. So that's going to be for your apples and your vines. For now. Because you're going to be needing the vines for your nets, which you're also going to be making to get some experience. So this is what I was doing at the beginning. Now, I think next, I did branches. So branches were this general area here. So I think I did a circle around this area here for the branches. So I would start. Alright, so I think I said I started here. These scraggly little suckers. Or was it out here? I think I started out here, because this was the farthest one out. So I started here, and that was the last, so that was the end. So I can't. So this was the starter. And I think I made my way here. This is the second one. Here was the third. Zoomed over here for the fourth. Was that one? No, that's something else. Then came over here. Yep, came over here for the... Was it the fourth or fifth? Jumped over here for the sixth. Here's the seventh. And... I think this was the eighth. Then 9, 10, 11. So then you needed to hit 3 others. The other 3 I would recommend is the apples. So the apple tree here and here after you hit the 7th. Yeah. And then... what was it? Then hit the other apple tree where the first branch was. And that should be your 11th. And then you start back with the branches again. So that basically will take care of your branch problem for the nets. Hey, Absolute. High demand. Non-existent is the highest, because that gives you a multiplier of, what was it, 1.6 for supply? And popularity was 1.4 was the highest. I have it right in front of me. I don't know what I'm talking about. The very high was popularity, so 1.4. Non-existent, it was 1.6 multiplier. And your workshops, I think they give you 1.1 or something like that for the workshop. All 3 workshops give you a 1.2 multiplier. So yeah, so the least amount of items an item, the item has in the category, the more they give you. So you want to hope for non-existent, but don't do more than 8, because then the supply will go up and then you don't get as much. Okay, so that takes care of the branches, the apples, the vines, and your pumpkin seeds. Alright. Let's see, next, sand is right about here. I think the dirt will give you sand, or is that clay? Okay, sand and clay is right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over there is 8. There's 9. And then you can choose either the tree over there for 10 and 11. Yeah, and I'll take care of your sand and your clay, because you'll be needing that for your factory and your facilities. These right here is going to be for your vines exclusively, and then the sugar cane when you get your scythe. But I'll show you guys where to get the vines specifically. So over here is where you're going to be getting your copper and your stone, while also getting your wart, and then eventually your cotton when you get the scythe. So you're kind of doing two things at once over here. Let me take this headset off a bit. Get my arrow rest. Okay. So, I think I started somewhere around here. I started here. Okay, I started down here. So I started here. Then I worked my way down here. And then I worked over here. Hit this one. Come over here and hit that. Come over here and hit this one. And then probably don't think you can climb up this way. Yeah, it's going to be a hard time coming back up. So you probably are going to want to make your way back. Because you're going to have to climb all the way back up here. Now that I think about it, not too many people are going to have flying, so that might not be a bad, that might be a good idea. I think you probably want to work backwards. Yes. Okay. Scratch that. Start from here. Alright. Work from here. Then you come this way. So reverse order. Hit that. Hit that one. Hit that one over there. Then you can come over here, hit that. Make your way back. Climb up this way. Make sure you hit that. And then hit this one. And that will conclude your ores. Then, if you have your scythe, you would come over here and you'll get your cotton. But if you don't have your scythe, get the wart, because you're going to be needing the wart for potions. And that's always a good good starter for leveling for experience. And you get your cotton here and your wart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you should make your way back to the ore, which is going to be back down here at the beginning. And then you rotate until you get sick and tired or dizzy. Next is going to be the hemp and rock salt. So for the hemp is going to start here. Make your way over here, grab 2 and 3. And then grab 4 here. 5 here. 6. So it's 6 hemp here. You also would get the wart as well, I think. Yep. So you get wart and hemp. And come over here. And get your rock salt. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rock salt and island stone. And then you go back to where the back to the beginning. So 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that'll be 11. Then it'll restart all over again. That's hemp, wart, and your stone and your rock salt. Okay, so now if you guys want vine specifically, then you want to come over here. You'll be bouncing back and forth between these two ridges. Up here, once you get your pickaxe, which is going to be at level 8, you'll be able to get your quartz. You're going to be getting your granite. You're going to be getting your limestone and stone as well. But it's ultimately quartz and your granite. So over here, you have 4 vines over there. 2 here. 2 there. That's 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, I hate counting. I hate counting right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. There you go, 11. Holy crap, that took too long. So basically they will rotate themselves. So you'll be gaining sugarcane and vine once you get your scythe. So this is where your cane will come from. Now, over yonder here is going to be parsnips, I think. Yep, wild parsnip 1. 2, 3. Just Papotos, 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 and Papotos. Whew, Black Chocobo. Yeah. I think this is just weather-based. Clear skies. Okay. Clear skies for the Black Chocobo, which I don't need. So Papotos and the Parsnips will be over here. So make sure that when you get your shovel at rank 5, which is after the tutorial's done, you'll be able to get rank 5 easy. You start getting your parsnips and your potatoes. So over here is where you're, like I said, you're gonna get your stones and your granites and your quartz. So let's come over here and I'll show you guys what the path is gonna be like for that. I'm gonna map out the Papotos and parsnips on streams over. That's the only thing I have to map out right now. Alright, so you can start back here. Work your way this way. Grab these 3 here. Make your way back up here. Grab these. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop down here, get these 2. Grab these 2. And then I think these ones here start rotating. So you get those 2, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. Then I think these ones should start spawning. Or what you do is hit these first. Hit the ones back there. You know what? Let's do a trial run, because I think there is a way that you don't have to get these anymore once you hit these. So let's start. So this makes 1. Run over here and get 2. Here's 3. And then run back to 4, 5, and 6. Alright, come up here for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8. No, I want you. 9. Oh, iron ore too, by the way. That's the blackish ones. And this is 11. So now I think the ones back there should respawn. Yep, there it is right there. So that spawns 11. Drop down. Alright, so that should spawn those 2 back there. This one should spawn the ones upstairs. They're there now. So now just for you guys run back up. For me, I fly. This one will trigger the one next to me. That triggers upstairs. This one will trigger that one to respawn over there. That one's spawned over there. Yep. Alright, and the cycle should continue. So instead of going all the way down the freaking hill, you start down there, and then as you do the route, it will just make the other one spawn, so you don't have to go all the way back down to come all the way back up. And basically that's what you do when you get to rank 8. You want to farm a bunch of those until you're basically sick and tired. Fog. It should spawn somewhere up here. Well, that's clouds, right? That's clouds. Anyway, fog is the goblins over here. In case you ever need to know. Alright, so, palm, I think I need to route the palm and also, parsnips and potatoes I had to route out. For, what was it, island logs and sap. I also mapped out too, which is going to be down here. It's the thicker trees will have the sap. I have gather mode on still, okay. Alright, I need to remember what I started with. Now these ones are really close together, so you don't have to worry about them too much. So, how far out can I go? And we'll start from there. Okay, so basically, this is how far out you want to go. So we'll start from the left ridge. Because I think this is usually how I started out. See if I can find a fat one. Okay, there's no fat ones on this side of the stream. So it's going to be on this side. So I believe we're going to start here. So this is number 1. This is 2. This is 3. Come out here for 4. Then come in for 5. And I believe this is 6. Here we start here. Let me start again. So this is 1. Then you come over here for 2. Then I came over here for 3. This was 4. That's 5. 3, 4. This is 4, and then this is 5. So you want to come inside for 5. This one is 6. And then we come back in. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you need 5 in between. So while you're doing the trees, try to get in between apples since they're in the way and the branch. So let's see, this apple tree would be number 6. This would be 7. That's 8. Grab the branch for 9. Grab that apple tree for 10. And grab this twig for 11 while you're doing your saps. So this way, the saps will always be respawning at the same time. So saps, logs, branches, and apples all at the same time. So you're getting 4 out of the deal. Okay, so that takes care of that. And the other side will be for the palm trees, so I'll map that out later on my own time. So that covers vines, warts. The pumpkins will be there. Clams, jellyfish, the squid, the fish, and the coral are all in the same zone. So don't worry about that. It's in their own little area, so I don't have to worry about that. Cotton is going to be over there with the wart and the stones and the copper. Sugarcane, you already know with the vines when you get your scythe. And all those other ones would be up in the mountains. And you got your apples too. So that basically covers all of your resources and the routes that you're going to be taking. and the cabbage is over here. If you're going for the sands and stuff, probably go with the cabbage as well while you're in that area. Alright. But yeah, but if you're going for the parsnips and potatoes, you don't need the cabbage. But get the cabbage anyway, so you have them on hand. And that's about it for the routes that I basically had made. So I gotta make sure I write all that down before I forget. So any questions that you have about Island Sanctuary, feel free to ask them now. Because I think that is going to be it for today, because I'm getting not hungry just yet, but I know my stomach is going to be growling for something, so. So that's pretty much about it. So I'm going to continue doing what I do to get by 800,000 gil. I'm almost there. I'm going to do some dungeons, get some tombstones, get some tombstone items, some on the market board, and get that 800,000. And I'm going to continue doing that until the tombstone math has become absolutely garbage. Well, you always know where to find me. You can just comment on any video. If you want the Discord, it's in the About section or on the banner. Answer them there if you need, or comment on any post in the communities tab. I'm always on my phone. I'm always on my tablet, so your questions never go unanswered. Most of the time. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be the end for today's stream. Again, thank you so much for everyone who came and enjoyed. Hopefully sometime next week I'll stream again. But tomorrow, look out for my next Island Sanctuary video. Alright. Again, Discord, if you guys want to join me there. Twitter, everything's all in the About section if you guys want to follow me on there. And yeah, if you guys, like I said, if you want to support my channel, which is completely optional, you can join my membership program. If you want, you can use the super thanks on my videos. It's just like super chats in the chat and the streams. Except it's not. I think it's like $1 you can do for super thanks to the whole thing that YouTube is doing. They need to work on that, because it's like you're stuck doing what they have for donations, which is kind of stupid, But if you want to donate or anything like that, it's up to you. I don't beg for it. Just watching the videos is just as good enough, because that gets out to more people, and that will add up in the ad revenue eventually. But if you guys want to support it further, you're more than welcome to do so. Alright guys, so again, thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video tomorrow, since I do have off, thankfully. Unless the power goes out somehow, some way, because of whatever it rains, but let's hope not. Alright guys, so until next time, be forever walking the glorious lights of Lord Bahamut, and always remember to keep forging ahead. Love you all, and have a good night or a day.